Well, good morning, Providence Church. It is so good to be with you all here this morning. We hope you had a fabulous holiday weekend, celebrating our country and our freedom. We hope that you were able to enjoy the beautiful weather, and we're just so grateful that you are all here gathered this morning to worship. Can we stand this morning? I was reading the story of the prodigal son this week. It's one of my all-time favorite stories in the Bible, and I just sometimes need to reflect on the figure of the father, right? This son who basically told his father, I wish you were dead and gone because I want my share of the estate. And he took it and he ran, thinking that he could do his life on his own. He had it figured out. His plans were better. And then very, very quickly realized that's not the case. And instead of thinking, oh, I'll just waltz back into my home and he'll be happy to see me, he thought, no, I'm just gonna slink back in, and I'm just gonna be one of his servants. I'm just gonna kind of exist there. And so he went back, and this father saw his son coming in the distance, and what did he do? He ran to his son, so happy to see him come home. And you got to understand, culturally, not normal for the patriarch of the family to run in that day. But he said, forget traditionalism. I'm so happy that my son is coming home, and I'm going to throw a party for him, and I want to celebrate his homecoming. And I don't know about you, but there are some weeks when I come in here and, oh man, God just feels so distant. And it's because I have put myself there. I have put myself in a spot where I am distanced from him. And yet, friends, God looks at us and runs towards us. And because of the blood of his son, Jesus Christ, the perfect lamb who was slain, he looks at us and says, my beloved, welcome home. And that is our God. So we're going to sing this morning about who that God is. But before we do, can you just turn to the person next to you and say good morning? And God is so good.
This is what he does. He saves us. We bore the cross, beat the grave.